Hey, what's going on, guys? I haven't done a live on here in a while. No reason. Just a lot of stuff I put out or recorded videos that I edit. But sometimes I get lazy. And if you're a content creator, you may understand the pain. So one of the good things about going live is you can't edit it because it's live. There's nothing you can do about it. Now there are some other platforms like Restream and what's some more? StreamYard. Perhaps you could do it on Riverside. You can kind of edit those for it to go live at a certain point, but this is just raw, not live. So some of the things I'm connected to now. So solar is my love. I'm still doing solar very much so. That is my passion. In addition to that, I still do content creation. I'm thinking about because social media management is a huge time commitment, and I've done some for a while, but the problem is that the people I was really trying to help are the people that can't really necessarily afford the service. And so I had made a kind of an agreement where it's referrals for the service, but at the same time, I don't know how to say this. But at the same time, there's not as many takers on that sort of thing. Now, I don't have as much time since the podcast has taken off. By the podcast, I mean we are in studio now a couple times a week or more, especially when Ben gets back in school. So the Flagler Voice podcast studio, I'm the primary sound engineer there. So I'm going to be helping with recordings, some edits and stuff like that. So I don't have a lot of time to devote to people. So I might take on maybe one or two people for social media management, but it's going to be specific to like a roofer or realtor. I think roofer would probably make the most sense because that's more of a beneficial relationship. So that's kind of what I'm doing now. Definitely at the podcast, Flagler Voice podcast. I host my own podcast there, Be Nice Individuals. Probably bring out some other ones. I had mentioned a while ago that I would start a podcast called Finding Common Ground, where two opposing views, they come into the studio and they're supposed to have a civil conversation. And the point of it is really to find common ground, so to speak. But I just haven't launched that yet and whatnot. So just interesting kind of the things that are unfolding. Oh, here's an ask for you guys. If you don't follow this page, first like and follow it. But if there are any of your friends out there that have questions about solar, I have put up hours and hours worth of information. Invite those friends to this page. I'd love to get this up to like 1,000 followers. That would be cool. Also, go over to Flagler Voice, the business page. Invite your friends there because we want it to be a large platform. We want to reach as many people as possible. And the point of Flagler Voice is not to be aligned necessarily with one political view or anything like that. It doesn't take on the views of the host or anything like that. That's just what it is. It is meant to be a platform for anybody's voice. It doesn't matter if you're Republican or Democrat. It doesn't matter. I tend to be very unbiased when it comes to political things. I, of course, have my own personal views, so you can't be completely unbiased. But I try not to let my bias show. I try to just let people talk. So, and since I do most of the sound engineering there, I think it would be a good opportunity for anybody from either side of the aisle to come on and talk about whatever they want to talk about. They could also have like a guest on there and they can be interviewing the guest or whatever. Anything like that. I would just be there to kind of operate the cameras, the soundboard, or I can be involved in the conversation. There's so many opportunities there at the Flagler Voice and what people can make it into, with having their own show there. So, but yeah, if you guys haven't seen, go over to Flagler Voice, the business page. Make sure you follow it. Make sure you like it. If you've done a recording there, make sure you give it a review. The reviews help with the traction on a business page. So definitely do that. What else is new, guys? Not much. There's something I haven't really talked about. There's one thing that I support, but I haven't really been able to put out or put in as much effort as possible into it. So I've been part of SPIN for a while, which is, everybody, when I say it, they think I'm talking about like a bicycle club. It's not that. It's Senior Provider Information Networking Meeting. So I've been a part of that for a while, but this summer I was watching Ben the majority of the summer, and SPIN always lands on a Friday, and I'm always watching Ben on a Friday, so I haven't been in like 3 months. But SPIN, they actually have an expo. It's the Active Over 50 Expo. That's a good opportunity for anyone in like home services that want to connect with their audience. If your audience is the elderly, which anybody in home services or any type of industry that might cater to the more mature population, that's a good expo for that. Sarah Malone is great to contact for that. I just haven't talked about it enough. I've talked to some people individually, but I haven't made like videos and stuff about it. What else am I involved in? Yeah, still doing social media work for ProTent LLC. I do some for Apex Painting, but I haven't gotten any content in a while, so I haven't posted as much for Apex Painting. So yeah, but I'm having to pick and choose kind of where my time is going now. Like, I've been so involved in various different things, different networking groups and stuff like that now. I think the podcast studio, with the time commitment, I'm gonna have to be more wise in the things that I pick. So, but yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. Any questions, throw them in the comments. And of course, like, follow, throw your comments below. It helps the algorithm. I'll see you guys.